till you find your way back home.
Hey, so today I'm going to be working on my senior project, and I know I'm probably not going to be able to show all of my work and what I do, but you'll just have to follow along in the video, and I won't be able to explain everything because of limited time and stuff like that. So right now we have this is just place art for what's actually going to be here. It's called player, and I'm going to turn this off for right now because I'm going to be adding different animations in a minute. And so right now we have the box collider, or the platformer character 2D script. And what is ground? This means so that if it jumps, like every time it jumps, it has to check and see if what it's standing on is ground so it can jump again. Right now it has the player in so that every time it finds itself, it jumps. So we just have to turn that off, and then it'll be able to jump just like if it was just so it can't like continually jump and jump over and over again. Alright, so now what we have over here is I put a little ground in just so that, hold on one second. Okay, I have it all figured out. Okay, so this is how it looks, and of course this is placeholder art. I will be adding my own custom things to it, but so let us go ahead in here, and I just want to turn this off, and so this is what it looks like without animations. So I will do some more things and I will be right back. And now I will be I'll make it so the camera, because right now the camera does not follow the player around, and for a game to work you need that to happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into scripts, and there's a script here, camera 2D follow. We're going to go to main camera, and we are just going to drag this script in here. And for this, it says it needs a target. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab the player and put him on the target. And so now why don't we take a look at it? Now you can see that kind of follows around. I feel like it's too smooth though, and this is what controls the smoothness. So let's go 0.3, look ahead factor 1.5, and let's see how this looks and if we like it. So yeah, I think that's perfect. I like that a lot. And so that's perfect. So now let me just do some more things, and I will actually time lapse this part. So Okay, so what I've done here is I have taken and I have put in some of the pillars that we're gonna use, and I have the backgrounds here and I have the player here. And so what we're gonna do next, and I put a blue background in, and the background will follow us wherever we walk, so we can fall off the map or whatever, and the background will always follow us because it follows the camera. And so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna put a foreground in, and that is gonna be the dirt. And so oops, hold on. That layer should be locked. I shouldn't have been able to grab it. So now that I have that, okay, sorry. Okay, now that I have that and it's centered, we can go ahead and drag it down till it looks good. And I like it. So what we can do, we can even move it so wherever it is, it looks good. It doesn't really matter where it is and so if we look at it, we can go and we can see that, yeah, it's there, and we actually fall in front of it, and that's not what we want. So let's go ahead and go to the sorting layer, and let's go to add sorting layer, and let's go. It's actually right, so that's okay. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do is we are going to add the mountains, and I will be right back when I'm done with that. Okay, so here we are. I have everything done in, and I think it looks pretty good, except that they all move at the exact same time, which is not what we want. So what I think I'm gonna do is the very first bit of coding that I'm gonna do, and it is parallaxing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create an empty game object _GM. What I'm gonna do in here is I'm gonna go to add component, no, not scripts, go to new script, C#, let's call this parallaxing. Oh, sorry, it's 2 L's. Parallaxing. Create an add. And we're gonna open this. So now that I have the script all done up and stuff, we are going to, so we can go here and we can change this size to 3, click enter. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take our foreground, put it in our brown mountain and our blue mountain. And let's go ahead and go into so what we can do now is we can go on the brown mountain, can make you go back barely before, and the same with the blue mountain, barely before the background, and this barely before that. So now what we're going to want to do, okay, hold on, let me find where my camera's at. Hold on, let me take the blue background out of the camera, take the main camera, and let's throw it back a long ways. And then we can throw our blue background back in the camera. And so what we can do with this foreground is we can bring it forward a long ways, probably about right there. And let us go ahead and see if this worked out how we wanted it to work. It did not. So we're gonna have to do some things, so hold on, I will be right back. So I actually got it all figured out, and so what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna go here, and I'm actually gonna change the smoothing to about 2, and let's see how this looks. You can kind of see it a little bit that the blue mountain in the background doesn't move quite as much as, say, the ground does, or the brown mountain or the pink mountain. So that's good, that's good. We're on our way, and I actually think I'm going to have to end it here.